Okay, so Brother RA is back right here on your usual TV show. Thank you, CCTV, for the opportunity to express myself. And who am I? I am... Yep, that's right. Brother RA, the brother with something to say each and every day. And time's short, so let's just jump right on into it. And what happened last week? What was RA doing last week? Folks was like, what the hell? He was quiet for 57 minutes. 57 minutes of quiet. And what was that all about, Brother RA? Why was you sitting 57 minutes quiet? Well, you know, this week I practice Tai Chi regularly, and I definitely want to give major kudos to a black woman who started something. And this black woman, yep, Nina LaNegra. Say it loud. We produced that show way back when. She took me kicking and screaming to a black man. And I'm like, shit, I don't, nah. She's like, come on, all right, let's go see this black man and learn Tai Chi. I'm like, I don't want to learn no goddamn Tai Chi. What the fuck is a Tai Chi? I don't know no shit about no goddamn Tai Chi. Why I want to learn that shit for? And yeah, I went kicking and screaming like a little somebody something something. And I went to Tai Chi. And yesterday, we had a discussion, the three of us, over at the Roxbury Tai Chi Academy. Yeah, we went on over there and we came up with a new name. You know how black folks in this particular cultural society, we don't necessarily are given major credit. We don't have high self-esteem and so on and so forth. And so yesterday we came up with a new name for Master Heg, Roxbury Tai Chi Academy founder, who's been practicing meditation in movement, or Tai Chi, for at least 50 some odd years. And Nina, she said, you know, because he was talking about being from Arkansas, you know, rural country, down south kind of stuff. And this is all tying into last week. What was RA doing last week? 57 minutes of no conversation, no talk. Actually, let me go ahead and show you just a little bit of that from last week, if I can get to it. Oh, he's just gonna kick my ass. I wasn't smiling. But look, That's 27 minutes into the show. What's that black man doing? He's sitting there wearing his Roxbury Tai Chi Academy shirt with his ankh, the circle over the fallopian tubes. You know, that's where the staff, you know, meets the circle. That's the, you know, icon or symbol of black life, period. You know, the male and the female come together, and there's the ankh, and of course, this balanced life, light is a feather. And that is rolling. You see the time? That's 28, 12, 13, 14. RA sitting still. And so what is RA doing? And so Nina comes in from, you know, we're practicing Tai Chi, and we come up with, let's turn this off because I don't want there to be any other background noise. Let's put this back and put this back. And what is RA doing? RA, Nina LaNegra came up with this title, and RA, under tutelage of Master Heg Robinson, is doing CottonField Tai Chi. Yep, that's right. Today is the first day of spring, March 20th, 2019. Y'all keeping up? Keep up. Talk about being humble. I ain't nobody. Who am I? I'm just the ordinary black man working with another black man, feeling good about being black. And what is Master Heg teaching, Brother R.A.? Meditation in movement. Meditation in movement. Now, let's go to what I have written about meditation and movement. We're going to go ahead into my particular thoughts on this topic. I'll sit this here and I'll read this to you. I sent Heg an email, said I'm going to use that on my show tomorrow. So named by Nina LaNegra. I practice CottonField Tai Chi under Master Heg. It's a deeper, more melanin dominant meaning, more concentrated biological living light with a liquid pineal gland, with a higher level of balanced relaxation. Tapping into the one verse. The universe. true children of the sun at the frequency of light. This is real church. CottonField Tai Chi. Only at Roxbury Tai Chi Academy on Fort Hill. CottonField Tai Chi on Fort Hill. I'm going to work magic. And I don't know if it's work magic or work a spiritual avalanche. Many people constantly observing an energy outside of themselves. Just allow your energy to sink. Let your shoulders drop. Straighten your spine. And tap in to all aspects of your mind. That's what I was doing on last week's show. Tapping into my divinity, tapping into all I can see, being rooted and grounded, allowing my chi, my energy, everything about my hue, H-U-E, humanity, to sink into the third planet away from the sun. The third planet away from the sun. Let me go ahead and read the other aspects of what I had to share with you. There's so much spirituality in meditation, in movement. Here, let me show you this real quick. CottonField. CottonField Tai Chi. Oh, we won't leave it up there for too long. I see copyright something. But you get the thought. CottonField Tai Chi. And I ain't nobody. I'm just an ordinary brother allowing myself to think outside the box of what I've been quote-unquote educated. Have I been properly educated? I made reference to Roxbury Tai Chi Academy. Master Heg was talking about, folks keep asking me, what is it I do? What is it I do? Well, Master Heg, go ahead and share that thought. Let folks know that you practice CottonField Tai Chi, meditation and movement, where you allow more melanin dominant people or biological living light people with a liquid pineal gland to tap in to their one self and raise their self-esteem and self-confidence. And yeah, when you raise into your self-esteem and self-confidence, you don't have to worry or question or doubt or be askewed. You don't have to believe in something outside of yourself. You can believe in who you are. Now, let me make reference to this. So many thoughts going through my mind. Master Heg, the gentleman who showed him Tai Chi, transitioned to the next segment of what we call life. He may not be in this physical arena of breathing air and dealing with the elements on the face of the planet Earth. He transitioned in the services of this weekend, and also Uncle Danny transitioned. Yeah, so that's my father's youngest brother. But I'm not making anything morbid about the next segment in life. We all are born alone, and we all die alone. And I'm just ordinary. Who am I? I live alone. I will die alone. Now, what am I doing with my time in between? Seek and ye shall find. And I have found what I've been seeking. You know, Reverend Richard grandson of Alveda, who used to pick that cotton, ran away from down south to up north to work in the shipyards in Portland, Maine, and she married George, and they settled in Cambridge. He was the only black family in Somerville, and I guess that's why she settled in Cambridge. and raised me here. And she was that black woman that couldn't be a minister, and she wanted her firstborn grandson, because she had Christine, Mummy. And back then, y'all couldn't have a woman minister. So I'm the first male. I'm seeking ministership. So I became that reverend. All I had to do was give an initial sermon. And once the sermon was accepted by the minister, and so on and so forth, and then in the pastor's study, 4 black men are talking about, yo, did you see that honey? She in the 4th pew, she was fine. I'm like, okay. That's not exactly what I'm quite seeking and searching for. But, but Nina LaNegra brought me, dragging, kicking, and screaming, frustrating the pee-watt out of her. Come on, all right, we're going to meet this black man. And, yeah. Can I get the picture to come up? Gosh darn it. My pictures are not playing fair. I'm trying to bring up the proper picture for the content. Okay, well, we'll just have to go with that shot there. So, there's Master Heg and Brother R.A. I've been under his tutelage for 20 some odd years, and it's finally beginning to sink in and understand. I'm gaining an understanding of what it means here. I think I'll show you this now. What does it mean? No, it's not framed for you. It's framed for me to see my whole face. But you get to see, looking through the two-way mirror. Looking into my own eyes. I can either look into my left eye, look into my right eye, or I can see the whole room and acknowledge all aspects of my divinity at a higher level of relaxation. Let all my chi, all my energy sink to the crust of the core, the center of the earth. I won't do this too long. But I could sit here for the rest of the show, going that deep into myself, into my divinity. I ain't nobody. I'm just an ordinary brother. And you too can practice such Welcome back. As a media professional practicing Tai Chi and yada yada yada, it's like, how much information is being conveyed. It's like studying media when I was editing VHS tapes. There was 29 frames to 1 second of video. So how much information is being sent to you to disrupt and fragment your thoughts and not allow you to sink into who you are as a divine energy, you biological living light. 9/10 the Earth's population, black, brown, red, yellow people. And see, he has a little more melanin to his skin. Oops, wrong shot. This shot. So with he having melanin in his skin, a child of the sun, the sun, and an Asian gentleman showed him Tai Chi, and now he's sharing this type of meditation and movement with me. I'm allowing myself to definitely tap into the void, tap into the one verse. The one verse where, what have I been showing you the past couple of weeks on here? No, not this. But, no, not Stonehenge. I mean, that's white man's, or that's supposedly their type of advanced. But I'm talking about, wait a minute, melanin dominant individuals that understood a square? A square is 360 degrees of a square and a circle. They're both 360 degrees. But at the base of the pyramid, of those three pyramids, and what are we dealing with? I mean, why are there three? What's the significance? I mean, number one, we're dealing with not only the science of a square and a circle, both equaling 360 degrees, but then the pyramid rises up to a higher level of oneness. How is the one drawn? From top to bottom. And how many different levels? We're talking about the denotative, media professional, denotative definition level, or living in life only on maybe this cerebral level. But wait a minute, there's a connotation. What's the connotation? the connotation, the innuendo. What is being implied when you look at the number one? The denotative, the connotative, and then when you look at that pyramid, full 360 degrees, 360 degrees, and even on your dollar bill, your $1 bill. On the back of your dollar bill that has the quote-unquote first president, George Washington. First president. But, one, the third aspect of the one, denotative, connotative, and what about that abstract, that full 360 degrees sphere of consciousness, of you tapping in to yourself? The three pyramids, and are they designed on a particular longitude and latitude so that when the sun sets, there's a shadow on three different levels, the denotative, connotative, and abstract? And how much of that do you tap in to your oneness? Let me read this real quick. Time is not a brother's friend. And I ain't nobody. I ain't did nothing. I'm just sharing. I do want to add, yes, Brother RA's 57, single, never married, no kids. And I joined one of those, not only a melanin dominant site, but a melanin recessive dating site. And y'all can find me out there somewhere like that. But my bio for Instagram, which was too long, I wrote, been practicing and still doing Tai Chi, meditation and movement at the RoxburyTaiChiAcademy.com for 20 plus years, along with being a media professional since 1988. Everything from spinning albums, producing videos, creating programming specifically for melanin dominant folks to tap into the divinity of self. To counter the lack of self-esteem and self-confidence media that most consume constantly for the past 400 years. Moses heard God say, I am that I am. Yes, that's in the Bible. And remind me to read or tell you about Malachi 3:8 through 10. But Moses heard God say, I am that I am. Reaching back into our ancestral root, I'm looking 7 to 10 generations ahead, sharing today what I know about mind over matter. What one thinks matters. The liquid moisture of my pineal gland balances me to the surface of the earth like water, versus having a calcified tissue for a pineal gland, which makes tapping into self-spirituality a little more challenging. See, I have liquid so I can tap in, but calcified is a little more challenging tapping into your spirituality. Being part of 9/10 of the Earth's population, melanin dominant, black, brown, red, yellow folk, I am that I am. Seeing with my first eye, denotatively, connotatively, abstractly, absolutely, and limitlessly the void. limitlessly the void, the one verse, the universe, tapping into the void. Many avoid the void because they, as individed or individuals, don't see they are one. How is that one drawn? From top to bottom. My eyes see my oneness. Being part of the 9/10 Earth's population, melanin dominant, seeing with our first eye. Do we see with our first eye? I'm like the hidden history of Massachusetts and the secrets of the Tai Chi circle. My dealing with CottonField, Tai Chi, Master Heg, I'm learning to become more rooted and relaxed. You know, I don't worry about fashions and this and that. I don't worry about this. No. Why worry about what somebody else values in fashion? If more melanin dominant people were to, say, live a philanthropic lifestyle mindset, I think that's what Heg and I do. Two melanin dominant black men colonized under melanin recessive inbred mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland English value structure. That's where you value a dead slaveholder. Or it's all about the Benjamins, baby, ain't nothing going on but the rent. But one 20 years older than the other. Master Heg is 20 years older than me. CottonField Tai Chi master, sharing meditation and movement. We're two men coming together, valuing something more than profit. And this is where I'm creating a spiritual avalanche. Having more melanin, biological living light, children of the sun, acknowledging the internal divinity. And you know, the 108 movements, it's interesting. We do, what is it, a 20-minute dance, quote unquote, 18, 17, 20-minute dance in slow meditation movement. And each posture has a particular flair and style. I mean, even when I'm here practicing the Tai Chi, or when you saw me standing, so let's move this further out the way and don't hit the ceiling. But Yeah, like I said, I don't worry about fashions. Yeah, I think my pants got thrown in the dryer and they're a little bit tighter than when I bought them, but that's okay. I don't worry about fashion. But I'm just going to share some of the meditative movement and motion that his teacher showed him and he showed me in how to reach a higher level of getting rooted, grounded, tapping into the crust of the core, the center of the earth, the third planet, away from the sun. And am I moving at the speed of light, or am I moving slow? Meditating in my movement. And as I dance, I will roll my tongue back, place on the roof of my mouth, and I will no longer speak but just dance. A few postures. This posture is called the white crane. Reaching a level of rooting, tapping deep, deep within your own. Are you an individual who's inwardly divided? Or are you an individual that has coordinated and synchronized all fragments of aspects of your denotative, connotative, and abstract levels of who you are? And you're rooted with the one verse. Rooted with your divinity. I'm looking up to you, but I'm secure in myself. Can you be secure in who you is? Are you secure and confident in all aspects of who you are? And I wasn't even high. I brought my pipe and I didn't even have a dry throat. Maybe because, should I take that hit? I don't need to. I mean, I'm already. Should I take that hit? Should I just read the dial? Oh, that's what I should do. That's right. Since it's the first day of spring, I got through most of my content dealing with CottonField Tai Chi with Master Heg. But here, let me share. Can y'all see that? Lynching in Selma. And today is March what? March 20th. Okay, so once again, the historical racial injustice. Even though Master Heg has his academy on Fort Hill, it's right behind Roxbury Community College. I have issues with educating. Yeah, all right, shut up and read the March 20th, 1924. Virginia's Eugenical Sterilization Act is signed into law and later becomes the model sterilization law for other states and for Nazi Germany. What is your value as a melanin dominant black individual? And, oh, please let me show this picture. Let me not forget. None of the pictures, if I can, let's share this with you real quick. Just that, real quick. Haha. And, I wish to, it's a, let's see, can I get to relax? I know I definitely want to pump that up some more. I got 7 minutes left. And here we go. What's that say? Gene editing? Time. I went into somebody's office and what? Gene editing. Uterus transplants. 3 biological parents. The future of babies. Special report on Time. I am 57, single, never married, no kids. I didn't wish to have any oops babies. My mother and grandmother taught me well. And I think I'm going to do this because it's already in the pipe anyhow. I got 6 minutes left. And let's see if I can make it home. I don't need to do this, but I'm like, where am I? What was across the street? That was Quest Diagnostics. Now it's an apartment building. And what is down the street a little bit further? Where that crane is, or that damn, whatever you call it, tank thing. Just beyond that That's where I became the minister. Can you see the steeple? If I had a pointer, I can't point that. Oh, I can. Okay, above where the white car is, the bike's going by. You see the black steeple, the pyramid. I was in that church when it got struck by lightning. That's the church, Union Baptist Church, 874 Main Street. And Nana used to stomp and get up and hoop and holler and blah-de-blah-de-blah. And Mommy always used to sit in the back and corner, sneak in the back. Nana always sat up front in front of Melvin, was it Melvin or Jeffrey and whoever the minister was back then, and Mommy would sneak Tina and I in the back. Daddy, we'd sit in the back corner as far away from Nana as possible. But yeah, this is my rearing, I grew up in that church. And who am I? I ain't nobody. I'm a product of CottonField Tai Chi under Master Heg Robinson. Don't mind me, I gotta pack up before a girlfriend come up in this joint. But yeah. So that's today's lesson. Brother R.A. has a lot to say each and every day. I'm like, am I in time? What am I dealing with in lifestyle? As a thinking black man, a melanin dominant child of living light. And what are we educating our children to do? To be more pawns, or are we going to teach our children to be gods? Teach our children to see themselves as the king on their own chessboard. That's why I took that hit. It already kicked in, and I'm already thinking above and beyond normal and natural. I'm like, create a spiritual avalanche. That's what I wish to do. So, can you share more knowledge and information with other melanin dominant people to see themselves as a divine energy? As you are no longer having to suffer under, what was the calendar I was dealing with? Equal what? Equal justice initiative? Where's the justice begin? That begins in your own mind. How do you begin to think? You have to think on a more relaxed level of consciousness within yourself as you go deeper within who you are, getting rooted and grounded, being like a tree, seeing the roots of the tree. I mean, you are that trunk, but the roots of the earth are coming up into you and you're reaching out to the sun. And are you capable of being that steady and sturdy at a high level of relaxation? I get 15 seconds. Bye. And she's here.